end of the year show is packed with reflections and ideas from Bishop Lorenzo Kelly, Tonchi Weaver, Cheryl Carlton, Bob Ellis, and a revival report is coming up from Ron Burtz, and yours truly will be talking about the lunatic left exploiting Newtown. Stay tuned.
It's always a pleasure to have Bishop Lorenzo Kelly in the studio. He happens to be my pastor, so I get a special dose every week.
That you get tired of, I bet.
No, I certainly don't. But Bishop, today I appreciate you stopping in the studio to talk about what is wrong with America. It's not that we love America. It's the greatest nation on earth. But we're in trouble, aren't we?
I am, as I said before, I'm really upset today because of the shooting in Connecticut.
Yes, and by the time this airs, that will be old news, but it will still be very fresh, won't it?
Right. As we were getting ready for this program, I was thinking about Governor Mickelson.
Yes.
Who had the nerve to call the state of South Dakota to prayer because we were experiencing a severe drought.
Yes.
And he started on the eastern part of the state, and it came to Rapid City. And the very Sunday that we prayed at the Civic Center, it rained.
Yes.
He had the nerve to tell us we needed to pray. Nobody's speaking to our country. Nobody's telling America we need to pray. We're in trouble inside America and outside America. I was studying a scripture just today, and forgive me for being loud, but I'm disturbed. Jeremiah, the 6th chapter, God spoke to Jeremiah and told the people to find the old paths and walk in them. And I watched television today and listened to the newscasters as they talked about these babies, somebody's grandchildren, somebody's children.
Yes.
Went to school innocently and got shot down. And we're caught up in the act of it, but we don't see the severe need for America to go back to what it knew. We have put prayer out of school. We don't want the Lord's name called publicly. Anything that has to do with Christianity, we kick it out. And that is why our country's in the mess it's in. I was talking to my secretary today, and I was saying to her, my mom never imagined I wasn't coming home from school. Never imagined. She might have a couple of times wanted me not to come home, but never imagined that the 3 older kids in Florida who went to school, who started the day off in school with the Pledge of Allegiance, singing a hymn and prayer. And then we marched into our different classrooms. But we acknowledge God and the love of this country every day. And now you can't say the pledge and you can't. We're crazy.
You know, Bishop, the thing that comes to my mind is when you say there's no one calling us to prayer, the people have rejected men and women of God who would be leaders. And instead, they say, no, we want a different kind of leader.
Okay, let me tell you what Jeremiah said. God said, call the people to the old paths. And Jeremiah said, but you people say, we're not going to do it. We don't want to do it. Does that sound like America?
Yes, it does.
We don't want to do it. We will acknowledge God when it's convenient for us. And we want him to go away when we don't, when things are going well. So we're in big trouble. And
Well, that's. We want to talk some more about this issue, but America, if you're listening, now would be a good time to spend some time on your knees. America needs God. There isn't another solution.
none.
So listen, America, it's time to turn to the only one who can save us.